Now, you would actually run into Tupac a few times.
Yeah, back when he was with Digital Underground.
Oh, way back then. Okay.
I was at the Greek Theater. We was all at the Greek Theater, about maybe like 10 of us. We was over there smoking weed and stuff. He came over in a diaper. Something about that shit was funny as well. He asked to hit our joint. Well, we just bought tickets from y'all. We should be hitting y'all joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we kind of clowned him that day. Then the next time I ran into him, it was at the House of Blues. He was with a EDI or that dude Big Sight, one of them dudes. And one of my homeboys like, hey man, what that fucking Rosecrans and Long Beach stand for? You know
what does that mean? When he says recognized from Long Beach to Rosecrans, like
that's Long Beach and Rosecrans mean the mob or Ludus Park or Am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker. That's the wrong street, bitch. So my homie jammed his ass up. Like, you know what the fuck you saying? And dude like, hey man, he just rapping a song. They wrote that for him. Like, oh, okay. So they let him go that day. You know what I'm saying? Then what was the next time we seen the dude? We seen him tonight on Sunset. Him and Suge got pulled up in they Rolls Royces. Suge was in the red one, Pop was in the white one, and Snoop was in the black one. And there was maybe like 40 Crips on the corner right there on Sunset, right there by the House of Blues. And this fool pull up, Keefe D. He had on a big red hat, and he was in a red Rolls Royce. You know, that's when the Crips was really dominating the streets. You know what I'm saying? So he like, what's up, big dog? I said, it's over up here. And he like, let's go to Paradise. So we all jumped in our cars, followed him to Paradise. Once we at Santa Monica and Hyde Park right there, shit, some dudes shot up his car.
They shot up whose car?
Suge, that Rolls Royce that night.
Okay.
And shit, that same Godfather, that red Godfather was laying in the streets. I think Reggie got the bus in that night. He was in a white Cherokee, little Reggie. Yeah.
Oh, he shot at somebody?
He was busting back.
Okay.
And I don't know whether he took it like that was us or not. But you know.
I remember I interviewed Danny Boy, and you know they were rolling around in bulletproof vests, and I think Danny Boy's car got shot up. Like it was bad.
It was serious. It was always serious around death row when it came to threats. We walked with security every day. You know, we had bulletproof vests on all the time. That was just a part of our routine because there was so much hate. You know, most of the fights that I remember, a lot of fights were initiated by people, I guess, trying to prove that, you know, we wasn't as gangsta of a label as we say we are. I think that was more what it was. And you know, today they call it hating. It was more hating, and you know, we had to fight to get out of some of them clubs and fight to get out of some of those places.
So you would actually go outside with a bulletproof vest all the time?
Every day. I had a security guard that I wasn't able, especially going towards the end, I wasn't able to move around without security.
They had whooped that dude out at the club for DJ Quick at that party out there in Santa Monica. Killed that little dude from Roller 60s. So it was kind of really dangerous for them. That's what I figured.
Hit 'Em Up comes out, which, you know, to this day is considered the greatest diss song ever.
No, I like the No Vaseline.
Like
even though that was my little partner that Easy that what's the name was talking about. Yeah, that was fucked up. Matter of fact, one day I was coming up in my 64, busting that No Vaseline, and he was already out there on our street on the gate. I'm like, damn. When I seen he, yeah, the Ice Cube shit was, I thought his was
okay.
But he was more in depth with his though.
It was more personal, I think.
Yeah, he was like,
I fucked your bitch.
Yeah, all that. He was with the juggler.
Yeah.
At the end, I told you I felt that motherfucker like, damn, is he talking about us too?
Okay. So at that point, Puffy is feeling the heat from Death Row even more, musically.
Yeah.
There was conversations about $1 million bounty on Suge.
Yeah.
But we're not going to say who it's from.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Rumors.
There was rumors of this whole thing.
Keefe D claims that there is this
ongoing conversation. It happens on 3 different occasions. But most specifically when he and Puffy are at this place called Greenblatt's Deli on Sunset. And they're there, things have spiraled out of control. Puffy's really concerned about, you know, the welfare of his safety. And he tells Keefe D, man, I just need you to take care of this situation with Suge and Tupac. It's out of control. You know, Tupac's on vinyl talking about killing all of our kids when they grow up. And, you know, it's just, it's just become this really serious conflict. And he says, I just need you to take care of him. And Keefe D's like, that's no problem. You know, that's what we do. And so an agreement was made, according to Keefe D, for an amount of money. And they kind of just let it go at that point in time. But of course, Keefe D knows in the back of his mind, this is what Puffy wants done. And they all end up out in Las Vegas. Suge's out there.
Well, before you say that, there's a couple things I want to talk about for Vegas. So when you say that Keefe got offered an amount of money, according to him, was there a dollar amount?
Yeah, so there was a dollar amount. But I think that, you know, the nuances of this conversation are that, like, man, I'll give you $1 million, whatever it takes. You know, it's like exaggerated speech. But of course, when we interview Keefe D, he's like, yeah, that's what the agreement amount was, $1 million.
So according to Keefe, he's claiming that Puffy offered him $1 million to kill Suge or Tupac?
Both
or
of them.
Both?
Yeah, both their names came up.
Were there, you know, before the whole Vegas incident, were there any more run-ins that you guys were involved in that Puffy or Death Row was mixed up in, or not really?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Okay. I'd heard that Puffy started hanging out in Compton.
Never.
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 Okay.
People just, they lying. Closest he came to Compton was the day that celebrity basketball game. I think Biggie got killed that night. He went to Cal State Dominguez, play a celebrity basketball game.
That was later on.
That was later on?
Yeah. Well, Biggie got killed later on.
That was the night Biggie got killed. That was the closest he came to Compton.
Okay, got it.
That was, yeah.